But yeah, I suppose, yeah, I'm super excited, and again, I'm happy that he has found this gap in his working life to put this thing together, get it out there, get it done. Not that many collaborations, which I love as well. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to sit through it right here, all 16 tracks. It's an hour long. This is big. Me personally, I know, same for all of you guys as well, but I've been waiting for this kind of thing for a long time. I'm kind of holding off because I'm just bracing myself for this, but here we go, okay? Can't believe I'm saying this right now. But yeah, kicking off with the opener. Log in.
Welcome home. Enter the simulation.
Ooh.
Here's what I really want.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Loving that little midway point there.
Welcome back.
I do just want to, I know that did transition there, but I do just want to give a couple thoughts because, you know, quite a lot has happened so far. I do appreciate and respect that transition from simulation into red line, but do just want to say the login was very good. I felt very locked in to log in. Yeah, just very immersive. Felt myself right in there in the image and the kind of, you know, environment, the picture he was trying to paint. I felt myself right in there. Yeah, it was very very captivating without doing all that much. Just you know, the story was being told very well, and yeah, just the vocal sample usage was very good, fantastic. Wonder where he got those from, or if he made them himself or whatever. But yeah, it was good. It was, again, I felt very very in it, very in the image he was trying to create there. And then red line, sorry, I meant simulation. A track that for me just gets better kind of as it goes on. The mixing felt a little bit weird to me. Those stabs that we got to open it up didn't feel like they were mixed quite high enough. And then the drop that followed that just felt a little bit, I don't know, just felt a little bit stodgy, a little bit stuck in itself. Midsection was beautiful. And then the second drop was just you know, quite a good mutation, I think. But let's jump into it, shall we? Red line.
Sound, and then it goes into the beat, you know, but I've learned by being in the business and being around that the record buying people, they like things that's different in sounds.
This one started off with bass.
That's what I'm talking about, stabs just being right at the forefront. Oh my god. Mate, I love that so much. Fuck, man. I'm not crying, but like I feel like I'm sweating out my eyes. Like it's just creeping. Like the little tear ducts are getting me going. Like I'm just like the feeling I'm getting from that. Oh yeah. That tune got me enjoying dubstep again. Range of sounds, savage with the execution, production on point overall, dynamic, off the wall, unpredictable, well cut. Man, that's got everything. That just had the perfect execution whereby, you know, you're not being too distracted by an idea going all over the place and whatever. The first moment here on the album, 3 tracks in, where I'm like kind of taken aback a bit, and we got what, 13 tunes to go? Yeah, banger, certified. But moving on, don't worry, let's go. Particularly enamoured with this one so far. Yeah, the ideas are okay. Some good colour in there, but some of the production feels a little bit flat. Not quite hitting in that with that smack and that sharpness that it could do. And the ideas I'm just not finding particularly remarkable myself. But yeah, it's got some colour. It's got a pleasant vibe to it. Another lovely midsection playing out here. Yeah. Sounded to me like a bit of virtual Riot Briddim that we were getting there. The ideas I'm not like particularly wowed by, I have to be honest. I think there were some very good elements in each one. Yeah, for now, just finding that one a little bit ordinary. I mean, the production overall is good, but you know, the first drop, for example, could just come through with the smack and the snap of the second drop we got. Let's move on, shall we? Get Away with So Low-Key.
Oh my god. Love you so low-key.
I just do the cha-cha, we got hot and they wig. I'ma do my dance with glass, it's amazing. So I'ma get it real lit like a laser show. I'ma get it real lit, baby, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Interesting that a couple of you said it dragged on a bit. I think for me, it does what it has to do, that tune. I think, there is scope definitely for saying that it does drag on just a little bit and overstay its welcome just a tad. But I think that kind of outro, the way it breaks down, I think it kind of has to do that. Pretty little tune, very dainty and on its feet. A couple of lyrical moments here were a little bit, they're a little bit questionable. But moving on, we have track number 6 here, Chroma, and this is going to be my first time hearing this tune. Oi! Oi! Oi!
Turn that shit up.
Midsection. I've got to hear this midsection apparently. So I'm gonna just let this one play out.
You're tripping.
Now I know why you're all saying you tripping. This melody's class. I enjoyed that, probably my second favourite here so far. I just really enjoyed the flow, the way that all the sounds were playing off one another. There were parts I enjoyed more than others, I think, the first main drop and the second main drop. Those drops are ones that I'm going to enjoy a lot going forward. The double drop for the first drop just felt a bit ineffective to me. Conceptually, the drums were a bit weird as well. Percussion wise, it just felt a bit just like those weren't quite enough at the forefront. I just felt a bit like, it just needed something a little bit more to me. Did pick up after that, straight after that, with the midsection, which was very colourful. It's a bit of a mix of good and not so good, but the good for me outweighing the not so good here. Moving on now, we have track number 7. So sorry. Ooh, it's a bit of a dark one, is it? A bit of a darker one on the LP. I'm not going to look at the chat if you keep spoiling it.
I'm sorry, mate. Come on.
Oi! Let's have a go, you mug. Class, liking that. Liking that. Someone said disgusting earlier, and I agree. That was filth.
Around you.
Oh yeah! Damn, this tune, Red Line, got me enjoying dubstep fully again.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Whee! Yeah! Whee! Ooh, yeah!
On this record, you have heard several exciting sounds. Some suggested dangerous and frightening incidents. Others were strange and mysterious.
That was class, fam. I've said it about Red Line, said it about this one earlier. Shit, that's the kind of stuff that just gets me excited about this genre of music. Like, again, just the way it's cut, the unpredictability of it, the production overall, the inclusion of vocal samples. It's just, for me, that is like, you can say what you want about the melodic side of Virtual Riot, but that for me is him, his darker side anyway, his more gnarlier side in full flow. That they go really down the filthy avenue, because that kind of, swamps out a load of sounds and makes it a bit more convoluted potentially and just a bit cramped. When the production's that good, when the sound design is that good, all the sounds just shine through. It was surprising me at pretty much every turn. I wasn't sure where it was going to go, and definitely one of the few here so far that I am liking quite a lot. Now, Rewrite. Oh, yes. Man, some of that execution is absolutely top notch. Some of that execution in that first drop was sensational. Not the most incredible idea overall, but just some of the little moments that were that drill, like that digga 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 digga, like riveting stuff. Those little screeches in the background climbing up.
Well, shall we dance?
Snare. So on point. Oh. That was class, that second drop. Oi, oi, oi. Nice tune. Nice tune. That one for me genuinely got better as it went on. Kind of just bloomed and flowered, that track, as it developed, which was lovely. And I enjoyed it very much for that. Some good arrangement, very good arrangement, and colour overall to that cut without being that remarkable conceptually, I would say. Now we have Exile, track number 9, with the kids.
to devour. Minutes become days, seconds become hours in the moonlight. Sleep tight, cause we come in your dreams like silence at midnight. Something that moves like the wind, as swift as a thought that you're hunting again.
Oh yeah! Double, double, double. What a cool idea. I was loving it until the snare, like I'm gonna have to get used to that, but the idea is fucking awesome. Damn. Sick. It's almost got a bit of a Mumba vibe to it, you know that? Dap, 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 dap. What do you guys reckon? Not that it matters, but genre-wise, what we going for here? Mid-tempo moment. That is just glorious. Lovely, lovely tune. Absolutely one of my picks so far. Not even a question. Yeah, that tune was class. Bit, you know, Virtual Riot style, just grounded, brought back down to earth, stripped of all the thrilling appeal of it and the excitement, the off-the-wall delivery, just honing in on a dark little, confined, naughty, evil little banger. And I enjoyed that a lot. I think the vocal worked with it perfectly. I am gonna have to get used to the snare that the snare that comes in with each drop, but that's the kind of thing that I'm very much willing to get used to, because you know everything else is just pretty sensational in my opinion. But yeah, great tune, and definitely one of my picks here so far. Next up we have track number 10, Tuhu Rhythm. Joy. Damn, Daniel. The way that's cut, again, the execution, the arrangement is just so on point. decent. I'm not wowed by that one, I have to admit. Basics are all there in terms of production for the most part, the range of sounds, the aggression of it. Sorry, overall for what it's going for is very much there. I think I'm just not that wowed by the ideas themselves. They're just quite straightforward. It's just another one here for me on the album where I'm like, come on, like you could push a bit further than that. You could. Number 11 is Fork Funeral. Oh, come on! Yup. Big yup so far. Okay, yeah. It keeps going, it keeps going. Okay. Ooh. Right. Okay, that was very interesting. Another maybe the band just below my absolute picks so far, but definitely up there. I think he did the house very well. I think that was good. Some fantastic sounds in there. The way they were kind of bent and pitched, just really, really on point. Did have a bit of a knife party feel to it, to be fair. And I'm not going to be against that. Not a massive fan of how it developed initially. The second drop, just the mixing there again, just when that second drop comes in, just feels a bit flat. It doesn't really feel like a drop's happened. Like the first couple of bars, I was like, was that a drop or was that a fake out? Like I wasn't sure if that was it because the bass just wasn't full enough. The way it breaks down, to be fair, is quite captivating, quite alarming, and I enjoy it for that. And now that I know it's there, now I know just what it's going to do. It'll make me appreciate it more. I think it just came out a little bit of left field, if I'm being honest, when I just heard it there for the first time. Back in Time with Angelica. Yeah, that was alright. Again, I'm not wowed. I'm not, itching to go back to it on a conceptual level, but it is just quite feel good. If you're wanting something a bit upbeat, a bit uplifting, quite colourful, and looking for quite a good dynamic and relationship between the vocal and the instrumental aspect of the tune itself, then you're going to get that there. The ideas are quite straightforward. It's just quite fast paced. It was kind of a speed house kind of thing. I saw someone mention happy hardcore, but it doesn't quite feel like that to me. A lot of stuff going around the ideas that we got just to embellish and flesh out those concepts, but yeah, it just could have been a bit more adventurous with that genre for me. And moving on from there, we have track number 13, Dreaming, with probably my favourite EDM vocalist at the moment, Danica Nadeau. I'm excited for this. This is a kind of combination that I've been kind of waiting for and expecting will happen at some point, and it's actually on his album, so
Freedom of mind, I'm faster than the speed of sound. Like silver lights that shift into new paradigm. Little child, living wild. Where do you go when you sleep at night? Can you reach the sky? Walk on fire. Where do you go when you're dreaming? Dreaming when you're dreaming. Where do you go when you're dreaming? Tell me, where do you go?
go off, mate. I think this is the longest cut so far. So interested as to where it's going to go from here, how it's going to develop and progress.
Little child, living wild. Where do you go when you sleep at night? Can you reach the sky? Walk on fire. Where do you go when you're dreaming? Tell me, where do you go?
Oi. Very good. That's another pick. That is another pick right there. You know when you want to... those ones where you're like, you know, I want to just hear that again right away so that I can get more out of it. That's one of those, 100%. With it being as long as it is, 5 minutes, and with the amount going on, how drawn out everything is, the emphatic nature of it overall, you know, starting quite dreamy, bringing in Danica Nadeau's vocal, having a bit of a woozy, ethereal vibe to it, and then the thud and the impact of that first drop when it comes in, the colour, and yeah, just how in your face it is, like, bloody hell. Does kind of, I mean, you know it's coming in, but it has that feel of coming out of nowhere because of just how much we're lured in as the listener, and then bam, wham, shazam, just comes right in with that heaviness, pure colour, great production, just emphatic, loving it. That's like melodic virtual Riot in full flow for me, pretty much. Sumptuous stuff. Second drop was good as well. A nice like burst and explosion of colourful sound again. And all tied together here. I think, you know, experimentation can be good when you've got a theme and you've got a kind of aesthetic running through a track, the progression of it is just going to make more sense, I think. It's going to be readily more just catchy on the ear, I think. Its colour, its flavour, melody, exuberance and vibrancy just kind of coming to the fore and shining. We're edging and nearing the end. So this is an interesting collaboration before getting into it. And with, again, Leah Culver on the vocal duty. So Neon Angel is the name. Let's go.
You think that I can get you out? You're begging me to save your soul, 'cause you start running from the clouds. You think I'm gonna save you? You think that I can get you out? You're begging me to save your soul, 'cause you start running from the clouds.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Those kind of the choir aspect and element of it running through the whole thing, that heavenly vibe, definitely lifts it up, definitely elevates it. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Solid. Good track. I think my favourite thing about it would be that you can clearly hear it's a collaboration between those two. It's got that seizure-like, full-on, riveting, kind of dystopian, futuristic vibe of electric, upbeat, housey, gnarly, quite savage in feel. And then Virtual Riot clearly there as well, with the second drop and the little sound inclusions here and there as well. The vocal was good as well. On top of that, my favourite moment I think would have to be the twist that we got in the transition from the introduction to the build. So on point. I mean, if you want to learn, that would be learning from the best. So there is a lot of good here. It's just I'm gonna have to get used to the flow of it that we get here and just how that is established over the course of the tune. But moving on, we have the penultimate cut, and one that I've heard already. Again, live review is up on the channel if you want to go and check it out, but this one I'm not going to talk about that much because of that video. I do enjoy this cut quite a lot. The wonders of This Could Be Us, or Virtual Riot, Nawtystep, Frank Zummo.
This could be us. This could be everything we want. This could be us. This could be everything we want.
Okay, final leg of the stream, people. Let's bring it in. Get the lighters out. I imagine this might transition into the closer, but I'm going to let it go anyway because I've said what I've had to say about This Could Be Us. Again, if you want to check the live review, please go and do so.
We can't go any further than this. Collapse is imminent. Deleting backup. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes.
But yeah, I kind of feel, in rounding up here, I kind of feel a little bit weird, if I'm being honest, just giving thoughts. I've only heard it once. There's a lot going on here. 16 tunes, an hour long. But in terms of a first take, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the album. It's good. I'm going to be giving this album a lot of time, which I hope all of you will be doing as well. You know, I think for me, one of my standout kind of comments would be, aside from This Could Be Us, I think maybe the album lacks a standout vocal. This Could Be Us, I think Nawtystep or Josh Nawtystep does really pull through on that front. But besides that, I think it is lacking that. There's some good experimentation here, bits of house, bits of mid-tempo and mumba, as we kind of discussed earlier, bits of trap as well, that just fit in seamlessly in the album. The way it's produced almost entirely is fantastic. Classic Virtual Riot. And there are some tracks here that are making me really enjoy dubstep again. You know, a few tracks on this album are really reminding me of what the genre is good for, what it's best for, so big ups for that. But if I'm being honest, I don't want to say much more than that. I've heard it once. I don't want to make it seem in any way as if I'm giving, you know, final, rounded, conclusive thoughts on this thing, because I'm not. Like, again, it's an hour long, 16 tracks. You're just looking at the titles, I can't even remember which ones do what. That isn't the perfect or best position for giving a defined and rounded full take on the whole thing. So I'm going to hear it a few more times. Going to be putting this up on YouTube, hopefully, this first listen, and then I'm going to be reviewing it in full, hopefully, as well. Having heard it 5, 6, 7 times, whatever.